All right, welcome to week 112 on anger. So a lot of us experience anger, obviously, and I just want to spend a day or the week really in meditation to explore where that is, what that feels like, how we're triggered, basically whatever comes up for us, just so we get acquainted with this feeling that we normally classify as negative or bad, and see if we can reframe it a little bit. So I invite you to close your eyes and take 3 deep centering breaths, remaining fully present to your breath from the very beginning of the inhale to the end of the exhale. And just invite a sense of ease and flow to this moment, feeling of being more grounded, more present. And just make sure that your back is upright but relaxed. Your head is resting without adding any pressure on your spine. Your arms are resting at your sides with hands open. You can be facing up or down, your palms, whatever's comfortable. Just, we want to release the tension. Make sure your feet are flat on the floor and you're not crossing your legs or arms. Take another deep breath, intensifying your presence in your body. And just make sure that your jaw is relaxed, your facial muscles are relaxed, your tongue, your forehead, the muscles around your eyes. Just relax everything in your face a little bit more. And imagine that feeling of relaxation dropping through your entire body, moving down to your feet and out of the soles of your feet. And imagine it taking roots. And imagine your mind or awareness as an orb or a ball in your mind, and just drop that orb through your body to be grounded in that energy as well. Out of the soles of your feet. And just have your awareness there beneath your feet in that grounding energy, far away from the thinking mind. And just remember that your breath is safe, it's present. It's a very present activity. You can't breathe or into the past or from the past. You can't breathe into the future or for the future. You can only take a breath in this present moment. And the present is safe. So it's up to you to go as deeply as you feel comfortable. And remember, come back to your breath if it doesn't feel good or doesn't feel safe. And now just bring to mind that moment where you were really angry. And just notice that there's a little movie playing in your mind as you remember that time that you were very angry. Notice what you see, what you feel, what you hear or taste. And then notice where you feel it in your body. Maybe your jaws are clenching or feels like a ball in the pit of your stomach. Maybe you don't feel too good, feel a little nauseous. Maybe your body is tightening. Just keep breathing and notice in your body where you feel this anger. And just be with that part of your body that feels anger. Maybe there's something that you didn't know or understand at the time. Is there a resource that you could send to that younger self, that earlier version of you that was angry? What do you understand now that you didn't understand then? What resource is available to you now that wasn't available then? And can you send that resource to that memory? And just notice if it changes the memory in any way. As that prior version of you has this new resource available. And as the memory changes with this new resource, notice how it feels in your body. Having more options available. Now imagine facing a situation that maybe in the past would have made you angry. But now it's different. Maybe there's a bit of a lightness to it that wasn't there before. A bit more ease, a bit more compassion or understanding. Just be in this new situation. That might have caused anger before, but now you're seeing it differently. And just notice what's different. There's what's different in the way that you feel inside your body. Maybe what's different in your mind. Anything that smells different or tastes different, or a different sound. Just raise your awareness of what is different. And just allow a smile to form on your face. Just rewarding your entire body. Happy hormones that are released when we smile. For doing it differently. For having a different awareness. Now imagine someone that you might disagree with or get in arguments with. Maybe you have some judgments about, and they're disagreeing with you. Maybe in the past, you've expressed some anger, disagreeing with them. Again, just notice what that feels like. Where is it in your body as you express anger towards someone in this different situation? Could be like a tightness in your chest or in your stomach, your throat, your jaw. Just notice that moment in the past where someone you disagree with or dislike, or that you think dislikes you, might have expressed their opinion in an angry way and you responded with anger. And take a deep breath. Realizing that that is a past version of you, and you're a more resourceful human being now. Is there a resource you could send to yourself back then? That's available to you now, looking back, that wasn't available then. And just notice how the scene changes when it has this new resource available. And is there a resource you could send to the other person in the scene to help them? Notice how you feel, notice what's different. Notice what you see or hear or touch, taste. How is it different than before? Now remember a third incident where you might have been angry. Maybe this time there's a bit of shame attached to it. Maybe there were witnesses. You didn't notice they were there. And just notice how you feel in that moment after this outburst of anger. Notice where you feel it in your body. Notice what you notice. Now again, from this present version of you that has more resources available. What resource might you have needed back then that you didn't have in that moment, but that you have now? And can you send it to your younger self, that moment? And what resource might all the bystanders, people watching, anyone else in the scene, what resource might they need, or what resource might be helpful to them? And can you send that as well? And just notice how the scene changes. What's different? What do you see, hear, taste, or touch this time with these resources available to everyone? And can you imagine in the future what it might be like, these situations that in the past might have triggered you, now that you have these resources available? Notice what's different. And just take a deep breath. Infusing this experience into every cell of your body. Imagine every cell smiling, opening up to receive the breath, encoding the experience into cell memory. And give yourself permission to smile, creating a reward to yourself for being here, for practicing. And then just begin to feel the pressure under your feet or where you're seated. What are the sounds in the room? Anything you can smell? Anything you're touching with your hands or anything you feel on your skin? And just slowly begin the process of coming back in your body from the meditation. You might feel like wiggling your fingers and toes or stretching or swaying side to side. Just give yourself permission to indulge in whatever you need. These are all ways that we release trapped emotions or trapped energy. Sometimes it comes in the yawning or teary eyes. Just let it all out. It's all good. Just give yourself permission to come back in your own timing. When you're ready, you can open your eyes and just remember to make notes of any thoughts or insights that you might have had during the meditation. So perhaps those 3 resources would be insightful. The differences of how you felt. There's power to putting your thoughts or insights into words and writing them down. And then just remember again that these don't have to take 30 minutes out of your day. You can have one breath of awareness as you're going about your day, one breath to notice, is there tightness or constriction in your body? Is there something that's making you angry or irritated or annoyed? Any of those emotions tending towards anger. Just taking a deep breath and noticing that. Where is it in your body? And what resource might it need to let go? Or to help it out? Be more effective. Thank you again for taking the time to practice with me today. If you're here with me live and you want to write for 5 minutes, you're welcome to do so. And then you're welcome to share if you would like. Otherwise, have a wonderful day and week ahead. Thank you.